There are two new golf communities going in west of Austin right now. They're on a similar timeline, but will be a little bit different, and I'm going to take you through the nuances of each today. One is the Loraloma and Thomas Ranch, and the next is Travis Club. Stick around and I'm going to give you all the ins and outs right now. Hi, my name is Nicole Cooper. My team and I get calls and emails from people just like you needing help moving in and around these Austin area golf communities, and we sure do love it. So whether you're looking to move today, tomorrow, or somewhere in between, we're always available to help you find that perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Now what we're going to do is dive into the computer and start in the map so you can get a bird's eye view of where these communities are, and then we'll go into detail from there. Let's get started right away in the map. So here we are, downtown Austin right over here, and Travis Club is the first one I will show you the distance. We're about just under 30 miles out to get to Travis Club. It's on the back side of Lakeway, just on the back side of Rough Hollow. And here we are for the Thomas Ranch Loraloma, downtown Austin over here, and we're about 32 miles out to Thomas Ranch, or the actual Loraloma portion. I'll be telling you more about it, but Thomas Ranch will go all the way from Highway 71 back here to the river. Loraloma will be in that back portion by the river. And here is a view of the Travis Club and Loraloma to each other. So Loraloma is over here at the top left, and Travis Club is down over here. So I'm going to take you from there and show you a map of Travis Club where it is. You can see kind of where the boundaries are in the community. Down here on this bottom side, they have lake frontage, and then up here on this side, they have lake frontage. This main top side will not be developed right away. That will be the future phases, but that will be where the marina is located, right over here. So down here on this bottom portion, that is where the golf course is going to be, at least a few holes. The front 9 is going to be over there. Back 9 is over on this side. But the 3 holes that do front the golf course will be over here on this bottom right side. Now the whole map of the Thomas Ranch in Loraloma, down here on this bottom side, that is Highway 71, and they own all of this all the way back to the Pedernales River. And this front side here is planned to be more commercial, and it gets more private as you go to the back. You can see the golf course right here, and it hovers around the lake, or sorry, the river right back here. And the Loraloma portion of Thomas Ranch is this back part here. That will be the private gated area. Now the major differences that I can see between the two communities are, first of all, the size. Thomas Ranch has 2,200 acres of property, where Travis Club has 15 acres of property. Now the Thomas Ranch is a master plan community that will start, like I mentioned, at Highway 71 and go all the way back to the Pedernales River, or sometimes we call it the Pedernales River, depending on how Texan you are. Anyway, at the front towards Highway 71, that will be where the commercial and retail, maybe some healthcare, restaurants, dining, things like that will be. And then you move back into the housing portion of Thomas Ranch, and then you get to the Equestrian Center, and then finally you will get to Loraloma and the golf course behind that. So it's kind of a gradually more and more private as you go back. It's a larger area. Travis Club is 1,500 acres, and you're going to enter into it's all going to be gated. It will not have separate sections. Travis Club is on Lake Travis, the main deep water portion of the lake, and Thomas Ranch, or Loraloma, is on the Pedernales River. Sometimes that river has more fluctuations in water level than the Lake Travis. Both are subject to weather. When we have severe droughts, the water goes way down. When we have lots of rain, the lakes fill back up. They supply water to the lower parts of Texas. The LCRA distributes that water, so it is not a constant level lake in Lake Travis. The next major difference between the two is the Travis Club feeds into Lake Travis ISD, and Thomas Ranch feeds into Marble Falls ISD. Check out the grades right here. So as you can see here, Marble Falls gets an 81 out of 100. It's a smaller school than Lake Travis. Their total enrollment, and this is for the whole ISD, is 3,995 students. It puts it about 13 students per teacher though, so that's a pretty good number. Now let's hop over to the Lake Travis ISD. Lake Travis ISD gets 88 out of 100, but their enrollment is 10,953 students, quite a bit bigger. This is their diversity graph here, and they're gonna have 16.3 students a teacher. So what comes with the larger school is you're gonna have more opportunity for sports, academics, music, dance, things like that. So the Marble Falls ISD, you're gonna get more of that rural feel, and Lake Travis, you're gonna get a bit more of that city feel. As far as lake frontage, water frontage, and open space and things like that, the Travis Club has 10,000 feet of lake frontage, and Thomas Ranch has over 2 miles of river frontage over there. Thomas Ranch also plans to keep 60%, approximately 1,200 acres, as open space. In addition, Loraloma, the Loraloma section of Thomas Ranch, is also about 1,200 acres. They're not interchangeable. That open space will go all throughout Thomas Ranch. They just happen to be similar in size. But think about that, 60% of open space in Thomas Ranch it's going to allow for a lot of privacy between homes, a lot of trails. In fact, there are 40 miles of trails in Thomas Ranch. Travis Club has a lot of trails as well. They have 30 miles of trails. Developers have found that as humans, we love to be outdoors, especially in the hill country, and having trails in a community is super important for everyone's use, to be outside and enjoy it.
All right, let's talk amenities. This here is the Travis Club and the portion that's down by the water. That's what we're showing right now. There's going to be 3 holes that are on the waterfront. Then you're going to have your swimming pools down here. You're going to have your racket center. You're going to have like a little gathering house down there. That also are going to have this little cove where you could fish, swim, take paddle boards, and things like that. They will have also fitness and wellness, a few dining restaurants, both fine dining, casual dining, and I mentioned the marina's already on that other side, and then they will have the water sports activities, the equipment, so you can rent it. This is the riverfront portion of the Loraloma area. So you have the golf clubhouse right here, and then you're going to have a few art parks and gardens and things like that over here, even like a meditation area. Then you are going to have your tennis and pickleball right here. So this is just this portion that's down by the riverside. Here's your spa, pavilion, and meditation path over in that area too. And then these areas out here, this is all going to be a boardwalk along the river where it will have like a bar or restaurant seating area, and then docks and slips for boats. So in addition to all what I would call normal amenities to a country club, the Thomas Ranch and Loraloma Park will also have an equestrian center, this limestone gulch. Let me show you a picture of that. Okay, it's a drawing, it's not a picture, sorry to tease. But this limestone gulch, I've been out there and I have pictures of it. They are clearing this out here and putting in a filtration system. So that will be a huge swimming hole and attraction for everyone. This portion over here will be a fishing pond. And then this is an amphitheater looking all over the whole thing, and they're going to have a bait shack, a dance hall, a tap house, a field house, recording studio. Lots of things are going to start around this limestone gulch here, and that's one of the first things as far as timing goes is they're going to build. They're going to have that done. I think they're expecting to get that done by the end of 2024 because it's going to be kind of the centerpiece that brings everyone together to hang out, I believe. So Limestone Gulch, fishing ponds, amphitheater, dance hall, tap house, 9 private parks, community garden and art park, and a meditation area. So it looks in general that the Thomas Ranch is just so much bigger that they're going to have more amenities than the Travis Club. Travis Club is going to be smaller, but if you take just Loraloma and Travis Club, they're a little bit more similar in size. It's just that Loraloma is wrapped within the greater Thomas Ranch, and within that greater master plan community, they're going to be able to have more amenities. 8 restaurants to be exact. Well, projected to be 8 restaurants. Nothing is ever exact until it's all the way to the finish line and actually built and gotten permitted. So keep that in mind as I give you all the details they're projecting to do. They're not actually done yet.
We're here in the middle of Thomas Ranch development. Right in this general section, it's the Loraloma portion, which is going to be the private portion. And this exact spot, we're at what will become the Equestrian Center. You can see the pad here. We've got the stables back here. I'll take you over there and show you inside. But they've kept this old farmhouse over here. They've completely redone it, made it super new on the inside. There's a swimming pool on the other side. It is going to be one of the many amenities. I've just had a tour of the property, and let me tell you, there are amenities at every single turn in this property, from pools, bars, restaurants, meditation areas, golf course, pickleball, you name it, they have it. Look at this beautiful horse stable. I'll show you around in here. God, that wood is gorgeous on the ceiling. They added this recently. It wasn't part of the original plan, but he told me when they were at the top of the hill and they could see this down here, they wanted to add the Equestrian Center as another amenity for the members of the Loraloma community. Beautiful little seating area outside the stables, and then another paddock up here for the horses to train, hang out, eat the hay. And of course we have the chicken coop. No farm is complete without some chickens. All right, let's talk golf specifically. This is Travis Club here. We have the front 9 down in this bottom portion. Well, there's number 9, but mostly on the bottom portion, and then the back 9 over here kind of in this landlocked area. Now the 3 holes that front the lake are these right down here. Overall, there's about 389 feet of elevation. So at the highest point in the area, it's 1,060 feet above sea level. And on average around the lake, it's about 671 feet above sea level. So that allows for those beautiful views over the lake. Now, Bo Welling designed the golf course, and he is known for Blue Jack National, Dallas National, Briggs Ranch, and a handful of other great courses that you would know of. The course is projected to be complete at the end of 2025, and once the course is complete, that is when the dues will start. For Travis Club, a year it's going to be about $15,000 a year, which puts it about $1,250 a month. Or you can get the social membership for $10,000 a year, which puts it around $830 a month. Now there will be initiation fees, and that's if you don't purchase what's called a developer property. So for just the social membership, it will be $80,000. If you want the golf membership, it will be added on top of that, and that is to be determined. Now the membership is pretty cool because it does include family and extended family, and here's how that works. Family is defined as your spouse or significant other and any unmarried child under 26. But you also get extended family, which it's a limited access to the club, but it does have some unaccompanied access, so that's pretty cool. So your extended family is children over 26 years old and parents. So it's kind of a cool membership. This membership is the same as Boot Ranch out in Fredericksburg. It's the same company, and a lot of the design elements and the rules and things like that are similar to Boot Ranch. So if you've been out there, you can get an idea of what Travis Club will be like when it's all said and done. All right, now let's talk golf at Loraloma over at Thomas Ranch. This one, as you can see, it has quite a bit more frontage here over on the river. I've got some photos to show you here from when I was out there a couple of days ago. But these holes out here are all gonna have a little bit of a view for the river, over the river. This course is being designed by a Scottishman by the name of David McClay Kidd. Some of his notables are Bandon Dunes, Rolling Hills, and the Castle Course at St. Andrews. Now, this course is projected to open in the spring of 2025. I've been to both of them recently, and I can tell you that Loraloma is a little bit ahead on the golf from Travis Club. Travis Club has the holes staked. Loraloma has already scraped the surface, and they're about to sod 3 holes in the very near future. So Loraloma has already prepared the land, whereas Travis Club has just kind of staked it out and marked it. The dues at Loraloma are expected to be around $8,000 a year, which puts it about $665 a month. Loraloma is also offering multi-generational membership. In both clubs, you have to own property inside the community to have membership opportunity. To note, on Loraloma, they have some founding memberships still available, the first 25. So if you are one of the founding members, your dues will be waived for the first 10 years and you get 2 memberships. You also get to bring 3 guests per month at no additional charge, and you get 7 complimentary cottage nights per year. There are a few more incentives, but those are the main ones as they're trying to fill up those initial founding member spaces as we speak. Now, as you can see, these 2 communities have some big differences as far as size and amenities and things that are going to be on the water or near the water. But I wanted to tell you about the development teams as well, some of the notable projects, so maybe you can go have a look at there and get an idea of how they're going to build out. So on the Travis Club side, their development team, other projects of note are Estancia in Scottsdale, 3 Creek Ranch in Jackson Hole, Portobello in San Martin, Mauna Kea Resort in Hawaii, and of course I've already mentioned the Boot Ranch in Fredericksburg. As far as Arete, the designer and developer for the Loraloma side, they did Laulumi in Hawaii and the Yellowstone Club in Montana. So feel free to go check out those clubs and developments and see if they resonate with you, because it's going to be a bit similar, although in a hill country, so the topography is going to be different, but the way they do it and the design styles and the teams and things that they put together will be similar. So this is super exciting. 2 new golf communities coming online at a similar time west of Austin, Loraloma and Travis Club. They're different in size, they're different in amenities, there are little nuances here and there. They're hill country, awesome golf courses coming up, and I can't wait to see when they're finished. If you want to check out these communities, I'll take you out there anytime we get you a private tour. There's not much there yet, as you can see, as you saw from some of my photos today, but you can see where the lot lines are and what they overlook, see what kind of views you may have if you want to build on one of those lots today. So anytime you're looking for help buying in a golf community, we're here for you, because we always want to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Until next time, I hope to see you on the links.